company. Yeah.
It's breezy.
Running. Working on myself, I need to shine. Shorty falling in love with a star. Nike on my kicks, I need a ball. Missing on that ass, I got a call. Baby, come and tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me. Maybe you could talk to me. Anything, baby, would you shine with me?
Brothers and sisters, welcome to yet another episode of NicD Conversations. I'm your host, Nicolas. Search me there on IG. It's at Nico_Nicolas to stay updated on the upcoming episodes and also updates on the channel itself. For those who don't have IG, I have created a WhatsApp channel. So if you just go through if you just navigate through the channel, you will find the links to all our social media platforms so we don't leave anyone out. And if you are new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share with your friends so that they can also come and watch this wonderful NicD Conversations episode and many more that are yet to come, including those that are already uploaded. So now I'm going to give my guests the platform to introduce themselves. As you can see, I'm not alone. Introduce yourself, guys, to the viewers there.
Hi guys, this is Nomshe Ndakana.
Hi guys, this is Breezy.
Breezy. And one thing that I think they should know since you are here now is that you're actually the person who provided us with the song that we are using as our episode started. And so shout out, Breezy.
Yeah.
So I called you guys both here. I don't know if you know each other, but I hope not. You guys have something. You guys have two things in common. Actually, one, you are both smokers, and you smoke weed and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Is there anything other than the above mentioned that you smoke?
Happy.
Cocaine.
Dog, you smoke cocaine, dog.
Nah, I'm kidding.
But did you try it?
Nah, I wouldn't try cocaine. Yeah. Okay, but then in the long run, I've thought about it. What if? And then, I wouldn't do that high.
No.
I wouldn't go that high.
No.
I'd rather just keep it with weed.
Have you ever tried anything other than weed and cigarettes?
I actually have. And funny enough, this past weekend on Saturday, I tried shrooms and I popped a few zags.
You tried?
Shrooms.
What's shrooms though?
Shrooms. It's
Shrooms as in
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
mushrooms.
give me shrooms. They have I don't know, you get them at cannabis stores.
Oh.
You know, they have I don't know which drug it is, but somehow they do something to you.
Yeah,
What do they do?
Damn. I've seen people I've heard of people smoking mushrooms, stuff but I've never tried it.
But Tina, some people that are used to it, they smoke it. But the usual way of trying to get high from it is you eat it. So Tina, because it was our first time, we ate the shrooms.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you like exploring, man.
I do, guys. Why? Why not?
So you trying to tell me you just can explore everything that has a high.
Not really. I think anything. I would try anything that I can either swallow or smoke, but not anything that goes up my nose. I have a very sensitive nose.
Or like cocaine.
Cocaine, getting cat, that's no.
Anything inhalable you inhale.
I would. I think I would. I would
No.
try.
No.
Hey, it's in Bonyawoke.
Yeah, now people you also smoke weed, no?
Yeah, you smoke it.
What about those injections things?
No.
But then I tell you explorer. You are the explorer. So
Imagine, I enjoy
yeah,
doing
you
it.
explore. Okay, one thing I know about smoking or whatever, it's experience, man.
It is.
So if you are exposed to it or you have experience of it, you would know I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna stick to that.
Sure.
You know what's good for you, what's not good for you. Some people they know if they drink alcohol, alcohol is not good for them or something.
Yeah.
But then some people they know if they smoke weed, they get crazy or they act some type of way, they can't control themselves. So it's a matter of you experiencing and knowing what
Interaction.
yeah, intense.
So, Breezy,
Mm.
since you say it's a matter of experiencing and knowing that how it is on you,
Yeah.
would you advise your child to try weed and feel how it is on them? If you had a child or if you do have one, would you advise them to experiment that thing, and if they like it, to stick to it?
No, me, I wouldn't. I wouldn't advise them. But then, if they smoke weed and they control themselves, I wouldn't have a problem with my child doing that.
What do you mean when you say control themselves?
Yeah, because okay, when you smoke weed,
Yeah.
it's a matter of it controls you or you control your your high.
Really?
Yeah.
So being high, like when we are both high,
Mm.
we can smoke the same blunt, the same amount, but then the effect and also the consequences, the outcome it has on the both of us is different. Is that
It's
what you're
different.
saying?
Yes.
Yeah, very different.
For example, that's why some people have a Amazon. They use Vega. Vega is a cigarette. They mix a little bit of cigarette with weed, right? So baby, it's a Vega. That's why they say it controls the high.
Oh,
If they don't smoke dry gin and they add a little bit of cigarettes, it maintains the high to a certain level. It doesn't get too much.
or the people who vegan are afraid to get high.
Yes, they're not afraid. They're afraid to get too high.
Oh,
Yes, they want to get high, but not too high.
How did you know these things? You?
hey
I've
dog,
been smoking.
how long have you been smoking?
Yo, I think since 2018.
How old were you in
How old
2018?
are you?
I was doing grade 7.
Shit!
I was doing
Shit!
grade 7, but it was only weed. It was a thing of occasional, but that was the first time I
Grade
smoked
7, bruh.
weed. Yeah, grade 7.
When did you when did you start smoking cigarettes then?
I started smoking cigarettes grade 10.
What would you say led you to smoke cigarettes? Because at first, were you not getting high enough from the weed or what?
No, with cigarettes. Now, but I got into cigarettes in a very, very dumb way. Alcohol. That's how I got into cigarettes, right? Because I had friends. By the way, my high school friends are people that they smoke. Yeah,
Yeah.
but by your cat, even the girls, they smoke your cat. They smoke weed, cigarettes. So I was the only one in the squad, and I started to be cigarette.
Also,
So
it's peer pressure.
it's not peer pressure. It's that thing out because I used to go out with them, but on that specific night, I wanted to try it out myself.
They influenced you. Okay, they did not pressurize you.
But they influenced me. Yes,
Uh,
yes, they did.
Are you sure you still have lungs?
Ish, bruh.
dog.
Ish.
Are you
Short
sure?
straight, but they're still there, guys. As long as I'm breathing, they're still there.
Okay,
You're not okay. You should seek help.
it sounds like you guys both enjoy. I don't know if I should call them habits or what, but then you both enjoy smoke. You see the effect of
You
Sorry,
see
guys.
that?
No, give flu. I have
They
flu.
all say that.
No, I have flu.
At all 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 24. You have
But
almost a
started,
decade
I
smoking.
started being a stoner, I think 2020.
But you started smoking at 2018.
Yes,
When was
occasional.
grade 7? When were you doing grade 7?
Occasional.
When were you doing grade 7?
Okay.
2018.
2020. Man, why are you so young, but then you are almost there when you're young?
It's been going, guys. At that time, you don't understand.
What do you mean?
Bengoisha.
In grade 7.
I was going through a lot.
In grade 7.
Yeah, I was going through a lot, like a lot. I had just moved to Hopstad to stay with my dad, Kenny Fela, and it was actually a lot. So I got to a new environment, to make the wrong friends, you know. So I was having a bad day, and then they were like, I've been telling you, because there were also people that were used to smoking. So they're like, Chon, just try it. And I went and I dived, and that was the peak.
And you enjoyed.
I enjoyed.
So you didn't like literally do it to try to fit in. They came to you and they were like, nah, you see.
I didn't
now.
try to fit in. I didn't try to fit in.
Okay. Now I'm sitting here with a man and a lady. So I want you guys to give me both of your experiences. Like, how does the community view you as a smoking gentleman and as a smoking lady? How does the community, or rather the society, view you?
With me, right, guys, now my dad, una sharper every day.
From grade 7?
Like, not from grade 7, from, I think grade 9. Because grade 9, that's when I think I'd smoke like 3 days a week, but it was not every day, but it got frequent. And he had this thing, whenever I got home, he'd be like, "Muhammadekwan, you smell like weed, right?" And I was sharp, guys, like I was sharp. But the following day, I still go back and smoke. So it was that thing of, I don't know if with me, it really gave, I don't, just as long as it doesn't harm me.
Oh,
Also, right.
what doesn't kill you makes you strong.
Exactly. So with society, I had, guys, people were judging me like crazy, especially because I'm from the burbs, right? And my dad is a principal, my mom was in the department. So they were like, no, dude, like, where you coming from? They didn't understand where I got the influence of all these things. Do you get? So it was very bad for me. I'm reading my parents' name, my parents' image, and all of that. It was bad. Now I'm still here.
And you are not
Yeah.
willing to leave.
No, I want to leave Haiti now. Because now it doesn't make sense when I say I'm going to stop smoking because people are against it. Whereas not personally, I won't be satisfied. Because that's going to lead me into living a double life.
Sure.
When I'm around people, I don't smoke, I'm someone else. But when I'm alone, I'm someone else. Do you know? So that's what, it's something that I actually didn't want. And I'm proud. I'm not proud, but I'm proud of it. It got to a point where even with my parents, I was real with them.
Sure.
I was like,
They
I don't.
accepted you now.
Yeah, I smoke. They know I smoke. My whole family knows I smoke. They accepted it.
And she's
Even
proud,
though-
though. Look at her face.
No,
She's proud.
I'm not proud, but I'm just saying, Hore, some people, who's only here, living in the closet.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So personally, for now, my mental health, it's not good.
Sure.
I'm not saying what I'm doing is right, but the fact that people they were able to accept it, ne, and it gives me little time to reflect on myself and be like, okay, now they're wonderful. People are okay, like they're not okay, but they've accepted. And it's not something. It doesn't mean it's now an exception in the community or a girl should smoke. So now it gives me some time to self introspection. Nah, dog. Nah, you can't be a man out here smoking. What?
Yeah.
Imagine 25 year kids smoking.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. How are you gonna have kids while smoking?
Ish. Yeah, no.
How?
Because that thing, it can also, you know that it can damage your unborn baby.
Yeah, it can.
And I don't think smoking is something that you can just wake up on a random day feeling good and be like,
Yeah.
nah,
I'm gonna
I'm
stop
no longer
smoking.
smoking.
It's
Yeah.
not easy.
So, what's your take on her side before we get into your side?
Yeah, but then okay, my take is that okay, I feel like you're weak or something.
She's weak.
Because, yeah, like, okay, if you just said you have your mental state is not good, right? And then you tend to smoking to seek comfort. Am I?
No,
But then okay, you smoke because your mental state is not right.
no, I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
I think that's what you guys heard. I said,
Yes, we heard what you said.
It got to me, Bobby, now that people are starting to be okay and familiar with the idea that I smoke. Now it's getting to me mentally, Bobby, now. Is it like, where do I stand in all of this? Like, how do I personally feel? Introspection. Bobby.
And then you said hello, Boisha. Hello.
At that time, yes, at that time.
Oh, at that time you
Yes,
smoking.
that's the reason I started smoking.
So
Oh,
you used was it weed or cigarette?
It was weed.
So
yeah.
you were using weed
Mm.
as your pillar of strength because you were struggling in some cases, going through some things. So
You could say
you
so.
resorted to weed as comfort.
You could say so, but at the same time, not weed as comfort, but the things that it would make me do. For example, I wouldn't be in the house. So it helped me go out. I'd always be outside with my friends in the street smoking. So I couldn't like be intact with anything that's happening inside the house. So it didn't have a chance to affect me as much as it did when I didn't smoke.
No, wait. I'm trying to understand you now.
Okay.
You are saying you didn't go out, but then as you were smoking, you would go out and chill with friends. So technically, it sounds like you started being accepted by your peers when you were actually starting to smoke? Did you have friends before you started smoking?
I actually had friends. What I mean is that I would be out of the house more, right? I had friends, but it was that they, in where I live, it's not like everybody, every 2 minutes, and my friends lives right here and everything. So it's a journey. But because now I've started smoking, right? So I have this thing. I wouldn't be lazy to go to the street because
it's
I
not
wanted
just
to
a
smoke.
it's not just a matter of going to see friends. It's
Yeah.
also a matter of going to see.
So now
Yeah,
you're addicted to
yeah,
smoke.
yeah. You could say so. I was addicted.
Oh, okay. In that period, did you date? Or,
Yeah, Ben John.
with the guy that smokes?
No.
And how did they feel about it? Like, okay, my woman smokes.
Okay,
And
when did you start dating?
I started dating 2018.
In grade
I
7.
was dating.
He didn't smoke.
No, he didn't smoke.
okay, me, I'm saying in the long run. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, most of the people that you dated, they didn't smoke.
You could say so.
They didn't smoke. And from my perspective, from people who don't smoke, a person who smokes, when they smell after you smoke or something like that, it's not right. Even if you smoke, but then you're not smoking, and you can like smell it, like damn. Sometimes this shit is like nah, man.
Nah, man.
So okay, did the relationships last though?
It actually did. We dated for 6 years.
Nah, no.
Never
That's
told us
that's-
What did you give the nigga? What did you give the nigga?
Nothing. Our relationship ended this year, like February after Valentine's.
Since grade 7. So you only have one body count.
Mm. No.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Okay.
Crazy. How was the society on you as a male smoker or stoner?
Oh, okay. With me and my hood. Basically, I'm just that guy in the hood that doesn't talk to people.
Sure.
Somehow I would say I'm antisocial or something.
Sure.
So most of the time, they
Do
don't
you
even
choose
see-
to be antisocial or are you antisocial?
I think I choose because I don't like talking to people. Okay, I'm a talkative person. I can talk whenever you talk to me if I'm used to. But if I'm not used to it, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just rather keep quiet.
But you do know that to get used to a person, you must talk to them.
Yeah. So I hate that. I hate starting conversations.
Yeah.
If the person they don't start a conversation, I'm not gonna start a conversation.
Yeah.
I'll just rather keep quiet.
Fair.
So in my hood it's more of a whenever I smoke whenever I started smoking when I was in grade 9. I think it was
She has more experience than
2018. Yeah, I think it was 2018 though.
Oh, well, you were doing grade 9 in 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, you started smoking. Oh, you have the same experience.
I actually it was 2017, not 18. It was 2017. Yeah.
Sure.
I was doing grade 9. Me and my friends, we're just smoking, for fun. We're just smoking for fun. And we're chilling with people that are older than us that we smoking. But then us, we didn't show them those people that we like. Yeah, sometimes we'll buy like one cigarette and smoke it, and it makes you dizzy and shit. Yeah, and I like that thing that made me dizzy.
That dizziness.
Yeah, that dizziness. But then I wasn't like this, and my friends started being addicted, and me, I didn't call myself addicted because I could stop whenever.
Yeah.
You get me? I got into high school. I smoked. I stopped. But
You started with weed or cigarette?
I started with cigarette,
Okay.
and then I started smoking weed when I was in grade 10.
Sure.
So yeah, it was like people in my hood never knew I was smoking because I never talked to anyone.
Sure.
They never see me because wherever I chill, we had a house that we chill on.
Like a crib.
Yeah, a crib. Yeah, we had a crib. So most of the time we smoke there. When I'm home, okay, I just respect my parents and people. So I never smoke in my yard. Even now, I don't smoke in my yard at all.
Sure.
Even my family, I don't know.
But
if
they do
know
know
that.
that you smoke.
I don't know. Maybe they know consciously. I don't know. They never asked me about it.
But you do respect them to that
Yeah,
extent.
to the extent that they can't see me.
Yeah.
Like in the yard, or maybe if they are not there. Sometimes, like if it's at night, I can't go out. I just smoke.
But then make sure you discard that part.
Yeah,
Respectfully so.
I discard it. Yeah, it's not like I'm hiding myself. It's just that respect.
Sure.
Because people in the hood sometimes they see me
Sure.
and they're like, "Hi, bro, can't you smoke?" And I don't even respond to them because
Yeah.
why? Yeah, I don't even respond. I just like sometimes they came to my house and said, he's smoking, wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, nah, man, you can't
You
come
ain't living
here.
up to the.
Yeah, you can't come here and tell my parents that I'm smoking and
Yeah.
stuff. Why do you enter there?
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
So my parents know me as that person that even at home I'm quiet. Even in my home I'm quiet. Though.
Sure.
I'm that person that doesn't talk. Unless you
Unless
talk
you
to
have
me.
to.
Unless I have to, or you're talking about the soapy that we're watching, then we'll talk. But in jail, I'm always on my phone or quiet or whatever. So I don't really mind.
Makes sense.
You
And to actually come to think of it, what you just said made me realize something. Lina, the 6 years, how many years? 6 years I've been smoking. My parents have never seen me in something. They've never seen me smoke. They always like
Oh.
and the smell but they've never seen me.
Yeah, even my grandma and my mom, they found some like lighters or
Yeah,
whatever in
they
my
find
pockets.
things.
They ask me and I'm like, keep quiet. I don't
They
reply.
always find
I just
things.
keep quiet. I don't reply to them.
Is it true? Is it true? Is it true that people who smoke weed, hey, they chow a lot when it comes to food? Is it true that people who smoke weed eat a lot?
Yes.
You eat a lot, you.
People that smoke weed believe in munchies, guys. Like a lot. Now I eat a lot, especially when I'm home.
Oh, so okay. Do you eat a lot or does weed make you eat a lot? Or personally, then you just love food?
I think personally, I just love food, but as well, the other piece of the category is your weed makes you hungry. Weed makes you hungry. Weed makes you hungry.
How many slices
So
of bread can you chow when you are high?
when I'm high,
So,
I can show a half loaf.
Half loaf is nothing.
upload is nothing when I'm sober.
Half loaf is
Half
No,
nothing.
okay, me when I smoke, I can finish the loaf. I can even cook again
And chow some snacks.
and chow some snacks again.
Yeah.
And whenever I feel like now I ate, I go buy a drink, chow the drink,
Yeah.
and then like I have that urge to eat. I just go to the fridge and like look what to eat.
Yeah.
Anything possibly that has taste. I just want to eat it.
Yo, and I heard that you guys, when you are high, you can be delusional. You can see. Is it true that you can see monkeys? You can just see things.
I love about your first tries, your chances.
When you first tried it.
Maybe, but now when I first tried, I didn't hallucinate. So I think it goes. Happy guys, remember there are different strains of weed,
Yeah.
right? So if
She
what
has
is
experienced this one more than me.
Yeah.
if you're a person, you need to know what you're smoking, right? We have regular weed where you're gonna smoke it for the first time and you're just gonna get high.
Yeah.
What I mean about high, your normal high, you just quiet, you calm, you're in your own zone.
Sure.
You think like you zone out basically, right? And then khona le that you smoke and then they get you like energetic.
Oh.
Yeah, there's that weed where you smoke and then you feel
Just
like
like
keeping
spring
yourself
cleaning,
busy
yeah.
and some people that's why some people say weed helps them to focus. Because
Yeah.
when other people that smoke weed and once they high, they block everything out.
Really?
It's only them and what they do.
Yeah.
Really?
Like ultra focus.
Yeah.
So, well, can you tell that this is the energy? When you go buy weed from SM, when he provides it, can you tell that this is energetic weed? This is the type of weed.
Basically, I'd say you can tell highly shan. I can tell highly shan when it's not good weed. When
Elishan is like
it's low
grade.
grade.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just you're gonna smoke now, then you're gonna get high for like 2 minutes and get sober.
The more you smoke it, the more sober you become.
You become.
You can smoke the whole joint. That whole joint is like I just
And
wasted
you
my
like
money.
smoking.
There's no effect. Like
Yeah. But I feel like it happens when you have smoked, high grades that much. The low grades is like habit goes on smoking the same weed all over and over again. When you smoke the same weed all over and over, it gets to that point where it doesn't affect you anymore. You just want another one. Hey, and it reminds me like kind of when during recess, I went to to Willows. There's a cannabis dispensary there. So I bought kind of what you call this, a cop,
What's
you
a
know, a lemon.
What's a
Cop, kind of what you call this. It's just one day, like
Yeah.
Oh,
one
like a piece near
piece, yeah, one piece,
piece of weed.
yeah, one piece of it. It's like $30 and lemon. About lemon. So that thing, dog, I smoked one joint and I was energetic as fuck.
One joint, $30.
Yeah. It's not all, it's like one cup. Yeah, it was like two joints there when you know how to roll. Or you can roll it all over.
You people have money.
Guys, one thing about weed, if you wanna smoke weed, like one thing I'm gonna tell you is that don't smoke cheap weed. Do not, to save your life, don't. You know there are those, and there's when I say cheap weed, I mean there's weed like Ronaldo that's kete, it's crash.
Scared, yeah.
Ne?
Scared.
So it's kete. It's weed that
What is
when
kete?
when dealers, Bomakwera, when they buy as well, they package it proper, and then the little leaves that are at the bottom
Oh, like the
after
crumbs.
packaging, yeah, the crumbs. They sell them for like usually about 10 rand about 8.
Yeah.
That's crap weed. Like you can't smoke such weed. Like you can't smoke such weed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So be willing to pay for weed if you wanna smoke weed. If you wanna smoke proper weed, be willing to pay for weed.
How much do you spend on weed a day?
A day, you. It depends. If I'm just around
On
campus,
average, let's say on average.
if I'm just around campus and going back to my place, then I'd say a good $40.
A day.
Yes.
Wait, let me do a quick math. 40 times 10, 400 in 2 weeks. So you're spending almost $1,000 on weed in a month.
Ish, my brother, you're gonna make me.
Also,
Spending $1,000.
you smoke weed every day.
I'm a stone. Even I feel like I'm not a stoner anymore. I'm a pothead now.
You are what?
Pothead.
Okay.
Pothead. What's that? It's an addict.
Doesn't mean
Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's a term they call people that smoke weed that are very invested in weed.
Or you're invested in it.
Yes.
she is invested.
I am.
Your husband is gonna be
$1,000.
like, dude, her husband is gonna be traumatized whenever she gets married. She might just marry somebody who smokes weed, like who
Yeah.
smokes weed a lot, like
Yeah.
pothead too.
So there's.
For real, because you're gonna traumatize the poor nigga.
But then also,
Yeah, for
dog,
real.
okay, it's fine. You are saying she should date someone who smokes weed.
Yeah.
Would you date a hand who smokes?
Nah.
Why?
Nah. Okay. Who smokes weed? Maybe. Yeah, we can. But then not every day. Like a hand who just smokes weed.
Maybe if you are,
Sometimes.
maybe if she, maybe after one round,
Yeah, in occasions,
she just
dog.
says, "Let me try."
Yeah, in occasions. I don't want a hand that's invested in weed or that's invested in smoking cigarettes, especially cigarettes. Okay,
Yeah,
I smoke
cigarettes,
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 but
yeah.
I don't like cigarettes.
Sure.
I smoke them, but I don't like them.
I don't like them.
Also, you are admitting that you are a red flag.
Straight.
You are a red flag, obviously.
Cigarettes.
Like,
Oh, cigarettes? No.
what a hand that smokes cigarettes, dog. Okay, it's better if she smokes weed occasionally.
But then, dog, imagine getting home to a hand who's high, dog. Nah.
They
What
give
are you-
the best
what-
sex, bruh. I'm telling you.
But then I feel like the sex is best when you both high.
But then also, dog, when it comes to like building a serious relationship, okay, it's fine. When you're trying to fuck around sex, yeah,
Yeah.
it's something that you can prioritize. But then when you reach that point whereby you like, I want to settle down, say maybe now you're still a student, you are not dating to marry, but then you are
You
dating
wanna
just to
settle down.
lessen the stress of everything. You get it? So now, sex is not something that you prioritize. Yes, she must fuck you good, but then it reaches a point, when you are focused breathing, it reaches a point whereby you just have sex because maybe you're craving it or whatsoever. You no longer do it like for fun.
Yeah.
You get it? So obviously, if you are a focused guy, you must have a hand who will be a support structure, all those things. Do you get it?
Yeah,
You must
yeah.
have a hand that you can count on. You must
Yeah.
have a hand who won't stress. Because the way she mentioned it, as much as she's saying the weed smokers are good at sex, it means that they love sex. You can't be having a hand who always wants to make a bed sounds there every time. You get it? So also, no, serious, no. Serious, no.
But then now on that, I can object on your thought that Me personally, I like a hand who,
Nah, but
you get me, you get
I
me.
hear
But
you.
then not every time, but then most of the times, just give it to me.
No, dog, don't get me wrong, man.
Mm.
Me, when I want sex, I want it, dog. When I
Yeah.
want it, I want it.
Yeah.
But then also, I want a hand that I can confidently and proudly hold her hand when I go to the mall.
Yeah.
I don't want a hand who will be going out there, she's smelling weed.
Yeah.
Do you get
You
it?
see now?
Mama, that's the thing. Do I smell like weed now?
No.
No. Pella, you came to shoot now.
Besides coming to shoot, besides coming to shoot, I don't know if you recognize that when I got here, I was eating a sweet. I always have sweets. I always have sweets.
Oh, so you're high now.
No.
High.
So now my hand must always have sweet. What happens when she doesn't have sweet? And remember, as you said, that the effect of weed is not the same. What happens if she's like on a certain day she smokes like a really good blunt, and now she just loses it,
And she's fried.
and she's fried.
Yeah, but sometimes you can be fried, or like.
And these
Damn.
people who smoke dog, hey, they sleep dog.
Yeah.
These people who smoke weed dog, hey, they sleep dog like nobody's business dog.
I feel like I wanna with the hand and stuff. Like, if let's say you're going somewhere, or maybe we just go into the mall for something else, right? Then we'll come to meet maybe my colleague or whatever, my boss, whatever, and then she's fried. She's fried.
Bruh.
She just smoked the joint, and
Bruh.
she's fried, dog. And I introduce her.
Bruh.
And like that image, that people are gonna think about their relationship. They be like, maybe it's just a friend or whatever, or maybe how does he deal with that.
True.
Yeah, so men, we are just people who like to, when we wanna show off our people, wanna show off with like good things, good things. We don't care if like you smoke weed or what you do, but then when we meet people that are like people, we wanna like show you off. We want you to be presentable. We want you to be like in a good situation. Not, sometimes when you fry, you say some things that are not even here, or maybe you're not listening, you're ghosting, and I'm talking to you like, Ish, what did you just say? You get it. So that's why I'm saying a hand that smokes weed a lot. That's like very invested in it.
Yeah.
I'm not certain that I would marry her.
But for now, though, they
Yes.
are needed, though.
But I feel
Kupela,
like
now we are still young, please. You see, she says they are good, which means that we must target the weed smokers. Because apparently, as she says, how would you rate your sex performance out of 10?
Out of what?
out of 10.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
I guess, but you can't rate yourself, miss.
Oh, you said
No,
you are good.
almost like you just say weed smokers.
Yeah, I
give
agree
you the bad
because
sex.
I've been complimented how.
Yeah, just let
it
yourself
means
there.
worry. But I can't rate myself.
What you mean you've
Okay.
been? What you mean you've been complimented? Because according to me, you've been in a 6 years relationship which just
Yes.
ended February.
Yes.
But then the body count is not one.
It's not one. And I said it.
How
Wow.
is the
My
body count?
count
How is the
not
body
one.
count not one?
Because none of this guy were in a long distance relationship.
Since
Like
when?
I said. Since 2021.
So 2022, 23, 24. Oh,
Yes.
So 3 years you've been unfaithful.
No, not 3 years, guys.
Yeah, for
It
3
was.
years.
It wasn't 3 years, man. I
Listen,
think
you started dating this guy 2018.
yes.
Yeah.
2019, 2020, 2021. So that's 3 years. After 3 years, now you are distant now. Count, add another 3 years is 2024, which means you've been only faithful to the relationship for half its duration.
But who said I cheated throughout those 3 years?
No, you said you started cheating on 2021.
But guys, it's not even cheating. It was just having fun, guys.
You see.
No, I'm
okay,
joking.
okay,
I'm not gonna
okay.
justify it. It was cheating.
Alright. Yeah, it was cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you cheat because you high?
No.
Like,
Nah,
not like
honest.
in that way of like, maybe you were high and took advantage, not in that sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes you smoke and you're like, yes.
Yeah, maybe you're just
Like,
cheating with me.
I just want to have sex, like good sex shit.
Oh no, with me it was not the case. It was not the case. I think what happened is this guy is older. than me, right? So it got to a point where unabatlabana and all of that. So I gave him permission. I was like, we're thinking, like, can you please go make a child with someone else? Because not personally, I'm not ready to have a child, and I don't want to like make your life stagnant or you waiting on me because it's not certain that we're gonna be forever till now. I feel like having children. Do you get?
What's how about that?
Wait.
You.
Haven't talked.
No, kita dirang
No,
kamu.
but West, be honest.
Yes.
Be honest. You never got a sex edge because you were high. You never been high and be like, I wanna get laid. Probably like this saying you are cheating with the nigga. Because you know
And
niggas
you niggas
are
are both high.
you know how niggas are dog. Niggas,
Yeah.
niggas I always say this dog. When niggas see an opportunity, they will score. Whether the honey is a 10 or is a 1, they will score dog. I don't
feel
wanna
like-
lie dog.
I feel like if in a situation where let's say, for example, we've been talking and then you're like, yeah, let's hang out, we hang out, and then we both smoke weed, ratama, we smoke, and then you start kissing, you know, you set the mood, then yeah. But I wasn't specifically getting high to have sex.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying you were getting high to have sex.
But then you're in the mood.
I'm asking, my question is, did you get the edge to have sex from being high? You are high, you don't go there and say, no, I'm going to smoke to have sex. Now you are high, have you been like, when you were at that point of being high, you just thought of sex.
No. Unless, but you said you guys.
Why said you say how?
Unless, but you said you sir.
What did you say? What did you say?
How?
I would say, how I'm just you saying, guys. Yes, I do get seduced, but that's if now I've been, you know, looking. If Lina take then I'm gonna allow myself to be seduced.
Oh, what if Quina seduces? What if it's you who seduces them? You don't seduce.
I do seduce. I do seduce.
Ah, you are bad. You are bad for your economy.
Okay, let's make it fair now.
You are bad for
Okay, let's make it fair now. Let me ask you, will you date and you're like, boy, a serious thing, because now it's not serious. Even me now, if I get a hand who's really cute and I like it, now that you mentioned that they are good, I'm hoping that I get a hand who's a story. But yes,
well, you just want like good sex.
yeah, because I once dated a stoner, but she wasn't that good. I don't know if maybe she was a bit, you know. Okay, no, guys, it's not about me. Okay, no, it's not about me. So,
Yeah,
would you date a guy who smokes weed?
Yes, I would. I actually would.
You'll be both. What do they call amapara in English?
But that's
it's
the
not
problem.
like
guys.
yeah.
Can I tell you something? There's something that people don't understand. You choose to be a par. Zol doesn't make you a par.
No, you guys are just finding fancy. You saying you are a pothead. What did you say? You are a hot pot.
I'm a
Pothead.
pothead.
You are a pothead. That's a fancy way of saying I'm a par.
No. You choose to
Oh,
be
so
a
you're
par.
gonna say I'm a parent?
Indirectly. You choose to be a
No,
par.
I'm asking you, that's a fancy way of saying. What is a par?
What is a par?
Yeah.
According to me, according to my Kasilingo, a para is motosukuan drugs. Yeah. It's evident Mazuk
Weed is a part of drugs.
Yeah, weed is a drug.
Okay.
Now I do believe that weed is a drug.
Can you go a day without smoking?
Yes, I can.
Do you trust a dog?
Nah,
I can.
A person who smokes 1,000.
You know
yeah,
what?
man.
Dog in a month. And she says she's a
You know,
hot
one
pot.
thing I'm sure about is that I'm not a weed addict. I smoke because I want to.
But you are a cigarette addict.
Yeah, cigarettes, yes. I'm an addict. Because I can't wake up and tell myself, oh, I don't want to smoke. There are days where I wake up and feel like I don't want to smoke too. And I won't smoke weed for the whole day.
And
But with cigarette, only that urge to smoke.
Yeah.
With weed, I don't have it. I do it because I want the high.
oh, you do it because you want.
I want the high. Yes.
And also, I read somewhere like they said cigarettes are the depressants. Are cigarettes a depressant or they are a drug depressant?
They give you depression.
They give you
They
depression.
give you depression. Didn't that catch you guys?
Even weed sometimes it does. Like
When-
a small depression. Okay, so when you smoke weed, there's a time where you just ghost out.
What
Overthink.
bad?
You overthink about life. You can even think, how was this made?
Mm.
Fuck. how it made, what they put in it,
Exactly.
like how much time it got here, you know, like
Shit.
from the start, man, from the start. Think about it, like Emma, you can be focused on this, not even realize
just zone
what's-
out.
Yeah. Even a person can say, yo, you wouldn't even hear them because you
Yeah.
just focus on this.
That.
You know. So sometimes they can depress you if you're going through some shit. You know.
For example, what you're saying, I witnessed it I think a few weeks ago at student court, right? One thing about they always have stupid, okay, not stupid, but they always have debates. Ne? They always have debates. So this guy, so he was holding a water bottle, right? And he asked us a question. He's like, guys, do you think water is wet?
It's wet.
Yes.
Hey, brother, that's
Do you think water is wet?
Hey,
You
brother,
think
that's
what
what
is
I
wet?
me dog.
Or is it something that, or is it like something you use to make something wet?
Nah, dog, I
You
wouldn't
know-
say water is wet. Water is something that makes something wet.
We had a debate
You see,
about
that person
for
thought
a
about
good
that.
like 40 minutes. We even had to go to Google, get facts.
No, bro, we need that guy. I need that guy. Hey, bro, if you are there watching, I want to hear about NicD conversations.
No one cares what- And now he doesn't even think about it. He's gonna think about another thing.
Or something else.
Because okay, smoking weed now gives you a lot of ideas. You know, it's like your brain cells works 10 times harder than when you're normal.
Not
Like
according
me,
to
I'm
what I
a
heard.
crazy cook when I'm high. Yo,
What I heard is that
Mm.
if maybe, let's say, how can I put it? If maybe, Bridge, you are a person who likes girls.
Yeah.
When you are high, you are going to like them even more. If you are afraid of girls, when you are high, you are going to be even more afraid of them.
That's the effect of shrooms.
Or mushrooms, or is not weed.
With shrooms, you overdo something. That's why most people have our advice that they say when taking shrooms, make sure that you're in a good mood. Because the mood that you eat them in
Is the one you're
is
going
the
to
one that
adapt.
you're going to be like the whole. If you are crying, you're gonna cry until you get sober.
Hey, bro, I need to try shrooms.
If
dog.
you're
Yeah,
laughing,
don't
you're
try
gonna
that.
laugh like nobody's
Dog.
you become overly of what you're feeling
And you can't control
and
it.
you can't control it.
How long does the kickstart last?
Okay, for me, I can't specifically say because I was also drinking and partying the whole night. So I wasn't aware, okay, Manje, I'm sober.
So whether you are a bad girl, you are a bad.
Yeah, bad. She's bad.
She's a bad.
She's bad. But to me, I'm not saying it in a bad way though. If you live in you, you live in you. Yeah, just live the life that you want. But then just know that the society will always criticize or see you
Sure.
as another person. Like me personally, you know, I'd say you are bad. When you are bad. But we're not you don't see yourself as you are bad. Yeah, but then like you said, your kind of what's her name?
Hosty.
Host. She's bad, man. Like the name just says she's
Host.
bad.
She's
It's
a
written bad all over.
She's a hoe and she's Steve.
She's
She's a hoe and she's Steve.
you see, she's
So, guys, would you advise someone to smoke, especially someone younger than you?
no.
Why not?
No, don't do that, guys.
Even we don't smoke it.
Don't.
Just gotta eat some munches. I mean, like space or whatever.
Edibles.
Edibles.
Why not? You guys want to? Okay, me, you wouldn't advise me to smoke weed.
Yes.
Why? You want to enjoy alone?
No, well, you can enjoy with edibles.
It's not that. But for me, I feel like the principle is man. You know, if I had enough knowledge about weed before, I wouldn't have smoked it. I feel like Lena Kabeti the root get edibles.
So, since you mentioned that you are not addicted to weed and you are aware of the consequences, why don't you stop?
Like I said, because I like the high, I enjoy it.
Oh,
So-
now it's there. Now it's there. You
Yeah,
know
I know the feeling. So Kiki said because I want to feel the way that way, I want to feel high.
So weed is like that toxic egg. You just keep going back, keep
Yes,
going back.
yes.
Nah, to me it's not
Exactly.
like that.
How is it like it?
To me, it's more of a because even if when I smoke weed, I don't smoke it like in an everyday basis. Of course, when I'm home, I smoke it every day because I'm bored, you know. But when I'm here, I become way too busy to a point that I even forget that I smoke weed. But then on Saturdays or like occasions, I always have weed. I always, if me and you are going to a party or somewhere, I gotta have weed.
Facts.
Yeah, even if there's no alcohol, I gotta have weed. You know,
So you choose weed over alcohol? No?
Yeah, in any day.
Then I'd actually choose.
Alcohol is not nice, man.
What do you drink? What do you drink? Oh, is
What do I
Toast.
drink?
oh, is tea.
Hey guys, whatever. Nah, I'm not. I don't have a specific thing.
You just drink.
Yeah, that I drink, except just as long as it's Castle Lager, Castle Lady, what's this Henneken? I'm good.
Or you drink black.
Yeah, black I drink.
Bring
them.
This one.
I can drink black.
Okay, guys. I hear you. I hear you. Before I wrap it up, any last words that you would like to leave with our audience? Then?
Personally, I'd say guys, do not smoke. If I get the fact that especially now, because I get that our viewers, most of our viewers here are varsity students, right? So I get that now we all in varsity and we all wanna experiment. But one thing, guys, smoking is a trap. You're gonna start as it being an experiment, and then you're gonna wake up and you're in the deep, deep end of it. You know. So I'd say do experiment, but like he said, try your edibles. You know, do not say more guys. Do not say more,
But then-
especially if it's your first time.
Okay, I don't know if you have a different what kind of mindset or maybe a high. Now I feel like edibles and when you eating edibles and when you smoke weed,
It's not the same
the high is not the same
Yeah, it's not.
somehow. That's why we go to smoking more than edibles. You know,
It's not.
edibles for somebody who's new, it's not. You wouldn't even want to smoke.
They won't hallucinate.
Yeah, but they might. I've been nigga that hallucinated before, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, no,
you know,
edibles do. They do
Yeah,
actually.
but then what I'm trying to say is that if you eat edibles. Don't try smoking because you're still gonna go to smoking. Because me personally, edibles, okay, I will eat edibles, but then they don't give me that certain high, you know. But if I roll a joint and smoke it, it's I don't know, maybe it just gives me that thing,
Different.
yeah, that different view of things. And edibles just makes you, I don't know, feel crazy, man.
Before I wrap it up,
Yeah.
how do you feel? Have you ever been in that time where you don't have money, you don't have, or maybe you don't have access to cigarettes? Have you ever been at that
Fana, yo, guys, actually, I have, you know, we all have broke days, ne?
Yeah.
And then there are those days where, usually when, like I said, when I'm around here, I smoke cheese joints, right?
Cheese
So
joints.
it's 20 rand per joint,
point?
right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be, I'm broke, dude. I don't have none. And the only place where I know for it, I'm gonna get my friends, I'm gonna get people smoking is student work. I go there, but I know for sure I'm gonna smoke wet weed. But just because
Well,
hanya,
that's children that they smoke with.
they smoke wet weed there, my brother. They smoke wet weed there. There's a few we actually have rastas, like proper Rastafarian people.
Yeah.
You know, so those are the people that I associated myself with because they understand weed.
Yeah.
Anton, and you'll never find them smoking white weed. But if you just go there on a random day, these people smoke white weed there, my friend.
But they're students, they can't be spending $1,000 like you.
No, besides that, ne, you know, we have containers around universities, guys. A high grade bag is 20 rand, like a bag, and it's a lot of weed. Rather, I'll smoke that. Do you get? Hey.
So okay, I get you. Then okay.
No,
me-
but you didn't answer my question.
Yeah, she didn't.
How do you feel when
How do you
you
feel when
how do I
someone
feel?
says
Oh, I
that? How
thought
do
you
you
said what
feel?
do I do? How do I feel?
when you don't have access to cigarettes? or
When I
weed?
don't have access to cigarettes, I feel like that's how I react. That's the only time I react because the thing is not a rational reaction. It's just I feel I could tell hey man. I don't know.
For real?
Like I could tell hey.
If I touch you,
No, not usually, bro. Not
How?
usually. I mean, in a sense of I fidget a lot. I have ADHD, right?
Oh, yeah.
So in general, fidgeting is what I do. But when I want to smoke and I can't smoke, it gets intense.
what's the worst thing that you've done?
The worst
Craziest
thing
thing, like
that I have done
because you couldn't have
Yeah,
access to.
because you didn't have cigarettes.
because I didn't have cigarettes. The craziest, I actually do crazy things when I need cigarettes. I actually the craziest thing I've done, guys, in terms of getting it or in terms of like just
No, like
raising
your
the-
reaction to the fact that you need it but you can't get it, not the means that you take to
Oh, the craziest thing. I sleep.
get it. Sleeping is crazy.
It's not crazy, but I don't know. That's what I usually do. I sleep.
Oh, so you don't think about it.
Yeah, I sleep. Serious.
Yeah,
But with weed,
I
I
get you,
don't.
bro.
I don't. If I can go days without smoking,
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't have that thing.
So now after this show, you're going to smoke.
Yes.
Oh, you have some good weed there that you can smoke now.
Kilo roller it's in there.
Okay. Brisbane.
Okay. Oh, okay, me. Yeah.
Uh,
Um, I'm a person who, I don't know, like I said,
Sure.
I'm kind of like antisocial, like, you know,
Sure.
even if when I smoke, I like smoking alone, you know. I don't like smoking with people unless I'm like used to, you know. So sometimes if I don't have access to them, I just do something else, be busy, or I can go to work, or I can go do something or study or whatever. So I can focus on something else. You know, sometimes even if I'm focusing on that, I need some cigarette. So I can go to a plug, you know, like say, I'm in there, can you give me some like 2 cigarettes
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever?
Yeah,
Pay you back some other time, you know. Yeah, because it takes a lot for me to go to like people and be like
Escape.
Steve, you know. Yeah, when a person comes to me like Steve, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind. But then me going there, yeah, it's a big deal though.
Sure.
Because even with weed, I'm not like that. That's why when I smoke weed alone.
You should stop smoking alone. People that smoke alone go crazy.
I'm not crazy.
One thing about
I'm
weed
not crazy.
She's lying, dog. Me, dog.
I'm
Me,
not
I,
crazy.
me, I drink alcohol, dog. Me, I drink alone, dog. I don't need
Yeah.
company. I don't need
You don't need
anything
company,
healthy,
like-
anything
Yeah.
like that.
Alcohol is different, not weed, guys. Also, some
Look,
guys.
look, look.
Udibala tata when you smoke alone, bruh.
Sometimes I'm listening to music
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
like,
like that.
I write the music. I write the song when I'm listening to when I'm listening to some beats and I smoke weed at the same time. You know, I do a lot of stuff. But then when I'm with people, we talk about a lot of stuff, crazy shit. You know, and sometimes we just talk. The talk is never ending. You know, and I don't mind it.
Yo, Mara, funny enough, there are those moments, with weed smokers, you can get together like all talkative.
Yeah.
But once we smoke, there's gonna be that quiet.
That quiet moment.
For like
And
a
then
good
we're all
10
quiet.
minutes. We're all quiet.
I know that. I know
Our-
that part. And then after like 10 minutes of silence, and you guys
Yeah.
gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, and then either one of us is gonna start laughing for nobody knows what, and then we're also gonna like entertain him.
But then also, dog, she's saying if you smoke alone, you're going to go crazy, dog. Dog, imagine you're smoking, you're with people, someone is like, is water wet? Oh, water makes me wet. I'm like, what the fuck?
But then, okay, but then I can hear though, because sometimes when I smoke, I think about a lot of shit that has happened. Like the past. Maybe I can think about how did I get here, the situation. You know? Maybe I had a girl, you know, me and her broke up or whatever, and then I'm gonna think about that step by step. How did it come to that? You know, there are some other times where she cheated and then she lied and I forgave it. I didn't realize, you know, I think about stuff like that and how I reacted to that, you know. So it comes with that sometimes but then I feel like it's healthy. So to me, because after that, best believe I'm gonna write a dope ass track.
Oh, by the way, Breezy, guys, as I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, Breezy is an artist, he's a music
Yeah.
artist. He's the one, shout out to you, he's the one that gave us the song that you hear at the beginning of each and every episode and at the end. So, how can people reach out to you guys on the social media
Can I say
platforms?
one last thing before?
Oh, okay.
I've actually recognized something. This is some sort of awareness. So I don't know if they'll be able to see this thing that I have here on my neck. Like
What?
this.
Two fish.
No, it's not. Yeah, people call it team fish. That's why I'm like it's awareness. It's not allergy actually. It's fungal skin infection, right? It's caused by smoking.
Really? But I
That's
know
why
a
I'm
lot
like-
of people who don't smoke that. Or they
That's
smoke
why
that.
that's why I'm saying it's an awareness because most people think like Tina. Lena also thought it's tin fish because I don't eat tin fish. But when the kaka, I like I haven't been eating it. I haven't been eating it. So that's when I went to the doctor. I was like, this usually appears when I have like protein fish or something, and then it's Asia. And then like she told me for it, it's caused by smoking, you know. So it's something that people are not aware of. So that's why I thought I should just like raise it up and make you guys aware, you know, so that sometimes the one to get allergy and then you're actually related and then it is spread and then you find out later on, you know, that it's not allergy or nothing, it's just gonna go away after some
You should
time.
stop.
You know.
Because you are not.
Stop
she's
it.
not just smoking her lungs out. She's also smoking her skin out.
Yeah, skin out, bro. Like damn.
Yeah, no,
Now
I'm
you,
gonna
you,
stop.
you have double the problem.
Yeah, no, okay.
Now
It's
you
not
have to
that
stop.
deep, man.
It is deep.
It is deep.
Everything is
It's not
deep.
that deep.
When you're young, it's not that deep, but then when you get
Yeah,
older,
once you're older, of course.
music, so
But
you
guys,
gotta have that.
I can wake. I might not even wake up tomorrow.
Now you can't live like that, bro.
Can't live
You
like that.
can't be.
No,
We all know
what
that
I'm
you might
saying
not
is-
wake up tomorrow, but
Yes.
then you can't be living like you're
I
going to.
can.
Bubble.
I'm not saying I'm living like it's my last day, right? But I'm saying, Holly, there is still a chance for me to fix whatever wrongs that I'm doing right now in my youth. Do you get?
So you are
Yeah.
doing the wrongs because. So you're continuing to do the wrongs because you believe that there is still a chance to fix them.
Not even. I don't think so. I believe that you learn from everything. Not personally, you guys, not in high school, I was a rebel child. I feel like if next up the life I lived in high school, and if I didn't learn lessons back then, I would have did them when I got to varsity and they would have gotten me into deep shit that I wouldn't have managed to get out as easy as I managed to when I was still in high school. Do you get? Yeah. So every day is a learning stone, guys. Like every single day. Every single day of life. You need to learn. You need to learn.
Yeah, at least now you know that you must quit smoking. That's one thing that I've learned about you today. You must
Yeah.
quit.
I will quit
You must take
eventually.
measures to,
Eventually.
yeah.
I will quit.
Other than that, guys, I'm wrapping it up now. But before I close it, I want you guys to share your social media platforms. How can people reach out to you? What do you do? And yeah, and you can only share if you're comfortable with sharing your social media platforms with the people there at home.
Okay. On IG it's Hoesty HOESTY underscore, and then on Facebook Mamshendakana. Straight up, that's what it is. And then what do I do, guys? I actually do nothing with my life besides study.
And smoking.
But and I guys know and smoking. But yeah, I was a model, but I currently took a break because I want to start making money out of it. So yeah, I was doing pageantries and stuff. So now I want to indulge into your brand ambassadoring, bubble and stuff. So yeah, for now I'm doing a school of fail. I just study. Otuba Matakwan.
Okay, you can find me on IG. My IG handle is I am what you think I am. Yeah, you don't leave spaces. You write it the way it is. I am what you think I am. I'm a music artist. And that song that you hear on the intro.
Yeah, they are going to hear it just now.
On the intro. Or the
And the
outro.
outro.
Oh, the intro and the outro. The name is Company. You can go check it out on YouTube. On YouTube, underscore bogus. Underscore bogus on YouTube. There's a lot of songs there. You can pick whatever you like. And on TikTok, I am bogus.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to that. And go listen, subscribe, and enjoy. And can I like okay? And then
No, talk to the people.
okay,
Talk to the people.
Okay, and I have an EP that's coming up. The name is EP. The title is "I Am What You Think I Am." You know, it has a couple of songs of my new version. You know, because back then I used to call myself Breezy.
Yeah.
You know, but now I changed my stage name to Bogus.
Transformation.
Yeah, because people like to ask me about Breeze is Chris Brown intimidating him and shit. Okay, bogus. Bogus means something that's fake.
Sure.
I'm actually living to that because people always criticize it like it's fake. Now it's like bogus. fake shit. So that's how the name came up to that.
That's
And
dope.
I'm gonna release this album in that name.
Sure.
Because that's how I will introduce my new song. So yeah, go check it out. Shout out, man.
We
Stay
captured.
safe, guys. Don't do drugs. Don't smoke and drink.
But as much as you shouldn't smoke and drink, make sure that you subscribe to NicD Conversations. Like this video and share with your friends. Comment your thoughts below. I want to know what you guys think about these conversations. If you are a gentleman at home, would you date a lady who smokes? If you are a lady, would you date a guy who smokes? But other than that, guys, my social media platforms are there. Why are you rushing? The social media platforms are there. Just navigate through the channel in the bio. You will see the social media platforms. But I'm mostly active. Not saying that I'm not active on the other ones. I'm mostly active on Instagram and WhatsApp. That's where you will get up to date, day to day updates on the NicD Conversations YouTube channel. So on IG it's at Nico_Nicolax. The WhatsApp channel link is there in the bio below. So other than that, guys, it's been a lovely episode. I'm your host, Nicholas. Stay safe, don't smoke, don't drink, do subscribe and share the episode.
company.
It's breezy. Working on myself, I need to shine. Shorty falling in love with a star. Nike on my kicks, I need a ball. Missing on that ass, I got a call. Baby, come and tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me. Maybe you could talk to me. Anything, baby, would you shine with me? Side with me. Girl, I know it's dangerous, I need your company. Baby, tell me, would you ride with me? Ride with me.